Let's check the map. See if I can remember which button it is. We've made decent progress. This game is going to take me a while, isn't it? But that's okay. Realistically, I'm probably not going to finish this before I go to Japan. It's also $13 for me, so... oh. Okay, yeah, that is surprisingly expensive. Yeah, you'd have to, like... what? Watch 3 different people and then also refuse to subscribe to any of them for it to be most efficient. I leave for Japan on... I can give you my schedule. I don't think that's gonna like... I guess if you have Amazon Prime, you can also N-1. Yeah, so that's one person you watch already taken care of. I leave for Japan on the 31st of March. I will arrive on April the 1st. I will be in Tokyo until the 16th doing training. And then after that, they ship me off to do my actual work. When I'm actually at my work and living in my apartment, I can probably try to stream. If I have the internet, I will try. But before that, from April 1st to April 16th, streams are probably not going to happen because I'm going to be living in a dorm and I'm going to be doing training every day. And I'm probably going to be most likely just trying to socialize with my co-workers and trying to get them while we all live together in that little dormitory. So it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna have to... I guess we'll see what happens when I go to Japan. But I won't be able to do Thursday anymore for Dokapon. I will now be able to do Sunday. Oh no, I will now be able to do Saturday, which is my Sunday. Hello, Cade. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing on this fine evening? It must be getting a little bit late for you now, right? Getting into the depths of the evening. I don't get American time zones. It's so big. It seems like there's people everywhere. But yeah, Dokapon, I should probably tell Ronko about. I guess I can... oh, don't worry, the game did not crash. I accidentally alt-tabbed. I guess the, America is everywhere. I'm on vacation 1 hour ahead of normal, so it's just past 10. A little bit in the evening. A little bit. Yeah, schedule's gonna get tight. Kenny! Oh, I'm sorry to do this to you, Kenny. I know you don't approve this, but... so I've just received... I've used the means of interdimensional travel to get through a cave and come out the other side, and I'm now continuing along here. And I have arrived in a forest quite early in the game. I can show you the region map. Kenny, just don't look at my team. Just pretend it's a Lotad. We'll evolve you one day, far in the future. I am here, so yeah, I'm still quite early on, but we're getting there. And of course, as I've now learned, this region is twice-fold in size. I stay here to fish day and night. Render that. Have you forced, look, I don't hate Lombre, I'm just respecting my friend Kenny. I do not believe I've been to Ice Peak City yet. Are you a trainer? Yes. Well, this is the perfect Pokemon to use our new Lotad on. Yep, here's a Lotad. Sorry, Kelly. Next city, okay. Is there something waiting in Ice Peak City that you're excited for? Is it something masochistic, or is it like a Caterade reference? It's not gonna be a... poor Kelly. It's not gonna be like a ball puzzle, is it? Juice Spider. I don't know. No, it's not. Just may or may not have to be back in this forest. Oh! Yo, that seems like a big thing with the dimensional travel in this game. Lots of, backtracking. Finding new paths through new places when places get closed off in a certain way. My team is genuinely coming together quite well. I feel like this is one of the most balanced teams I've ever created. Normally I somehow end up with like... Water Gun Kelly. Oh yes. Water Gun Kelly. But not even Water Gun Kelly, we're just spamming Mega Drain. I feel like I always end up with like 10 Dark types on my team. Obviously not actually 10, because you can only even have 6. Mega Drain Kelly, that's right, that's right. Isn't there some famous Australian musician called Kelly? Australian musician Kelly. Paul Kelly? Is that who I'm thinking of? I guess so. I don't know any of his songs, but it sounds familiar. Tapping's coming in quite well for this area of the game, apart from the rain. Endless has sent me spoiler image. I've just realized I do not have Discord open on my laptop. I only have it open on my mobile. My mobile? Oh, Discord has to update apparently, okay. Not gonna open up Discord and see some horrible UI, am I? Maybe. What did Endless send me? Spoiler.image. Who? Is that a Kelly? Is that Machine Gun Kelly? Because I've heard the name, but I don't actually know. No, it's definitely not Machine Gun Kelly. I've honestly never seen what Machine Gun Kelly looks like before. I did not know he was a twink. He's a little bit attractive. Oh, that's Sacred Almighty. I don't remember what Sacred looks like. I've watched like one of his videos. Look at that hair. He's gone full Einstein. I want you to know I brought the stream up next to my parents. I really hope they don't see that. Right, just in the corner. Well, Kate, you missed the what happened earlier. We got a raid from someone purely for the fact that we had an Among Us in our corner. So it's a really good marketing strategy, and I suggest you employ it as well. Just put more arse on your screen. Look, as long as you've got headphones plugged in, you're fine. As long as they don't hear what I say, you're good. Although, I feel like today's stream has been pretty safe. We haven't talked about too much that's weird. What am I doing here? Smackdown. Okay, let's go here. What a weird little forest. It's raining, but the trees are covered in snow. Oh, unless it's like spiderweb? I got a rude from a dude when I named a string fresh off the Zaza. Because of the game announcement, the guy put us high. Oh, that's way too funny. That's way too funny. What do you want me to say, Source? Like, I don't know. I feel like I've gone through the whole dictionary of unhinged things. We mentioned cock like once when we were talking about eating ass, and I said that I feel like talking about cock is something. Yeah. What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any fighting types. I don't know, what can we talk about? Like the hottest Pokemon? But that's been done before. Pokemon Smash and Pass is like old news. Everybody knows that Vibrielle is like #1. That's not my actual opinion, I just couldn't think of any Pokemon and I was looking at a bit of... Beautifly. I like that every Pokemon seems to be weak to rock. It works out very well for my Amora. Yep, there we go, another Pokemon weak to rock. Hello Kakawat, welcome, how are you doing? How's your fan game going now that you decided that you want to completely redo every map in it like a madman? I think the level of sand attack is equal to Mud Slap, right? What is this? Is it going to be a cock? It's going to be a cock, isn't it? Oh! Cocker! Yes, I know this one! Oh, wow, yeah. How have I forgotten this one? Because I see this in Northern Lion, like for one mainstream streamer I watch. I see this in his all the time, and it's very good. I like Cocker. There's a non-animated version, isn't there, too? I don't know, maybe. Now we can Cocker. It's not going to appear on the overlay. But... oh wait, no, so it starts out with the eyes out. That's why I thought it was non-animated. That's fine. Aruga. There's going to be lots of those in chat when I do the cock stream, let me tell you. It's going to go crazy. I'm going to need to make sure I have a good camera for that stream so that it can be done in its full glory. What have you sent me a... oh, no! How can you make... Endless just sent me a countdown to the cock stream. How many years is that? Like a bit under 6 years? Or is it exactly 6 years? Endless just sent me this. Look, Endless is the one who keeps on bringing it up. Endless is the one who's keen for the cock stream, not me. Look, honestly... I doubt I'm going to be streaming for 6 more years. So, who knows? I can't believe you really went to this website every time you had to set an alarm to figure out how to get 8.5 hours sleep. 6 is nothing? I'm going to be 28. 28 still doesn't sound that old. He's gonna be in your 30. You're 1 year older than me, Kenny. God damn. Well, what the hell? That's quite funny. What a good birthday. What a good birthday. Should I go back and heal? Is there any wild grass? I'll try to remember that. The countdown is the clock app on my phone, same app I set my alarm. As in... right, so it did... okay, for a second I thought you were telling me that you use this countdown website on app version as an alarm. How is Kenny a baby? His voice is so much deeper than mine. Are you just saying that because he hasn't evolved yet? How do I see him ancient? I've got like a middle schooler's haircut. Like, do you see this? This is not something a 22-year-old man wears. But I actually I do know people who went to school with Kenny, kind of. The posters? Yeah, like this is not an adult haircut. Yeah, some people I went to college with were from New Zealand, and they went to the same high school as Kenny. But I think, if I'm correct, they were class of 2019. You would be class of 2018, so they would have been the year below you. But yeah. And because of that, I've kind of just been led into the belief that there's only one high school in... Hello, Venipede. Only one high school in New Zealand. Class of 2018, isn't that right? I think Kenny would be class of 2018. But you got to remember that this works in non-American timeline. Because Kenny and I would both graduate around November, December. Not in whenever America graduates in June or August or whatever. Kenny's got contacts everywhere. Everywhere in Oceania. If I can't beat a Pokemon, just pull out a Mora. Yeah, it seems like quite a common thing. I've met so many international students from New Zealand. Although they aren't really international students, they pay domestic fees, but they are from international. I don't know how to categorize them. And my old roommate, who I did not get along with, was from New Zealand, although they're now working on their Australian citizenship, so maybe not for much longer. But I can't remember what school they went to. It wasn't the same one as Kenny. But I do not remember what school it was. This rocks looks so tasty, doesn't it? Just look like a nice piece of bread. I don't know. You caught a strange fish. How many strange fish are there? This one, okay, I guess it is a weird fish. I lost my mind. I genuinely, like... When my brain was processing seeing UNSW, I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. It does kind of look like New South Wales. The University of New South Wales. But it can't be, right? It can't be. That would be crazy. And then he started talking, and I was like, wait, is this actually... Couldn't he even get the University of Melbourne on it? We have a Pokemon Club too. I paid the $2 gold coin entry to the Pokemon Club, and then I never went to anything they hosted. But Melbourne University has a Pokemon Club too. I'm no longer even part of Melbourne University, but he has a bunch of chefs and waitresses that work for him and frequently invite Bill Gates. Oh. Is this when I find out that Kenny is Epstein? What? Oh? Kenny, is there something you need to tell me? Is the island just New Zealand? Was that the big secret all along? Oh, Kenny. I should just avoid you. You seem so avoidable, but I just thought you were a normal NPC I could talk to. Well, at least I'm going to get lots of XP. For legal reasons, Kenny does not have an island. He does not invite Donald Trump and Bill Gates and Stephen Hawking. New Zealand does not belong to Kenny, even if in my mind he is the representative of New Zealand. We should set up like a Relic Castle Parliament. Oh, where like each member represents a certain country of Relic Castle. No, like a certain country in Relic Castle, and then we like meet once a month and we do something. I don't know what we would do, but we could do something. Relic Castle Civics Week. Can Texas be its own country? Or we could have, like, because there's so many Americans, there could be a proper vote to see who gets to be the president of America for Relic Castle. And you can all run your own campaigns. I think we're cooking something here. We don't have any other... You don't represent America, you represent Texas. Well, you can represent Texas and then you can go against all the other people from other states. Last time I checked, Endless, you were not an American. Back off, I'm representing of... Oh, you've already got competition. See, we've got a good game of our hands. Subsidized from the US, if that's real world. There could be some fun there. See, the debate's even happening. We've got ourselves a political debate. Why do you think you should be the... Oh, that's actually... I was going to say, what's your argument? But Yeehaw Cowboy is a good argument. But you don't have the cowboy hat in... when we play Dokapon, do you? That's Kenny who has the cowboy hat, last time I checked. You'll have to have your yeehaw off. I'll have to represent Minnesota. You're just a Prime Minister? Yeah, so unless anybody wants to fight you for Norway, maybe, you can just have Norway. In the middle of Texas, back off, mate. I don't think whoever is in the most center of the state is the most representative of it. Honestly, I think Marin... I don't think Marin would come back for the debate. I think Marin would be invited, but then end up being absent. I think Armour would turn up, and he would join the voice call, but he'd be on his way to work, and so you wouldn't be able to hear anything, just him ordering his morning coffee. And so I think Voltzion would just win by default. My first action as representative of Minnesota would be to apply for Canadian citizenship. I don't think we'd have anyone fighting Kenny for New Zealand, do we? I know there's a few other Australians in Relic Castle. Do we have any other New Zealanders? Is Rochelle the capital of the Netherlands? I did not know that. Oh my god, we've talked about this before, I keep on forgetting. Anon is... I never register as New Zealand for some reason. Oh god. Is this the center of Texas? Geographical center of Texas. It did not work. I guess because the link was cut off. If I copy paste that properly, it should work. Which one of you fuckers live on US RTE 377? Tell me. Near Mercury. They really named a town Mercury? Goddamn, Texas is big. Texas is big. No wonder so many of you fuckers live in it. It's also so empty. There's like 5 roads. What's San Antonio? My ass would not survive GeoGuessr. You're 3 hours from it. Oh, and start chalking the numbers. A big surprise, it's from middle of nowhere. It seems like most of Texas is the middle of nowhere. Look, I don't know America. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I feel like I've heard so many Sans. I've heard San Francisco, San Antonio, Sans Undertale. All very famous places in America that I've heard of. I get them all mixed up. I really like this battle background. I feel like I've never seen it before. You're barely closer. Barely. You've been defeated. Then big old woman in San Antonio. Who the fuck is Charles Barkley? Is he some weird country musician? Ah, yes. San Antonio, apparently known for its big old woman. Can't believe it got poisoned. Charles Barkley sounds like the kind of guy that would get a street named after him. Maybe I'm just saying that because I have a Barkley Road near-ish to where I live. Not really that near. And also a Charles Road near where I live. This MFA in Arlington or something then. He don't count. It'd be very funny if you just figured out where N lives. Don't worry, I never plan on coming to Texas. As fun as it would be to go there and taunt on your ass in person, I will not be there. Well, Kakarot, I think you just doxed him. Charles Barkley is the funniest baseballer pundit. Dictionary? Dictionary.com? Dictionary? Pundit. An expert in a particular field who's frequently called upon to give his opinions to the public. Can I call myself a fan game pundit? Is that how you pronounce it?
Pundit. Pundit.
Pundit? That sounds very British. Though Texas has crazy town names: Mercury, Turkey, Turkey, Dublin, Italy, Telegraph, Wick, Crane, Cactus, Goodnight. I'm gonna become a fan game pundit. I give opinions. Oh, Cutie Fly Shiny is kinda cute. I feel like I should catch you. If this quick ball gets you, I'll catch you, but otherwise I'm not catching you. I don't really need another bug type on my team. Paris, Texas. What a beauty. I want to go to Goodnight, Texas. What's your plans for the weekend? Oh, you know, just the usual. Good night. Oh, good night. It's 5 a.m. No, I mean I'm going to good night. I feel like there's some kind of skit you could set up there. Abilene, Obama, Japan. Where's Obama, Japan? You're actually going to Obama, Japan, aren't you, Endless? I vaguely remember talking about this. Obama, Japan. Is it anywhere near where I'll be living? Not really. According to Google Maps, how long will it take me to get there from the town I'll be staying in? A 4.5-hour trip by 4 trains. Obama's last name. Oh no! Oh no! Gosh, what's the name of Barack's wife? Obama? Your town when driving from Tokyo there. My town is before Obama. If you're driving from Tokyo. I guess we're kind of on the same latitude. There's a suspicious house over there. I'm sure it's suspicious like me. Why are you suspicious, man? Do I want to know? Oh, I died you before, I remember. You and your double shiny. Oh yeah, if you go to Nagoya first, then it'll be very easy for you to visit me. Just give me some warning before you're coming. Because I don't know how much free time I'll have, so I'll try to make time. At the very least, I'll be happy to do something in the late evening. Kakarot, you dirty-minded fuck. Normally I make those jokes. Shame on you. Just DM me on Discord like, hey, check my Twitch. I just see myself through the window. That'd be terrifying. Why not? Oh, so when I'm living in Japan, you want to visit, but when I'm living in boring old Australia, nobody wants to come visit Australia. Nobody wants to visit the spiders. I see how it is. Nobody wants to get bitten by a spider that will kill you in 2 seconds. Nobody wants to be touched by an octopus that will result in you losing the ability to breathe before you can even get help, and there's no anti-venom. No, 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 no. Everybody just wants to go to fun Japan with all the cat girls and all the maid cafes and all the anime ladies. Nobody wants to experience the hole in the ozone layer. My god. No one wants to go see a big rock. But apparently when it's a hole in a rock called the Grand Canyon, people love it. Ramatsu. I've never heard of that place before. I'm surprisingly close. And by surprisingly, I mean 1.5 hours. But geographically, not that bad. 1 hour and 50 minutes by car. Make cafe best better, easy choice. I'm just saying. No, I mean I can't talk. I've never visited any of you in America. They've got an IHOP in Japan? Oh wait, no. I understand now. 1 hour and a half is how long you go to play at IHOP. Yeah, geographically it's quite easy, and honestly we could just meet at. Well, no. If I say we meet at Nagoya, that's a bit unfair to you because that's a much shorter trip for me. We could meet at Toyota. I didn't even know they had a place called Toyota. Wow. It is like my one Australian trait, hating America. Pretty much every Australian will hate America. When I was doing, no, I knew Toyota was Japanese, but I thought it would be like a dude's name. Oh, that'd actually be so cool. I don't remember seeing any Pokemon arcade cabinets when I went to Japan before. But I probably did not look hard enough. I'm sure they still exist somewhere. I thought Toyota would just be like a dude's name. Oh, a Teppy gets to evolve. When I was doing my working holiday in Japan, at the ski resort, there was like an Australian pub we'd go down to, run by Australians. I know, in Australia, how multicultural of me. Spending my time abroad in an Australian pub. But then there were a bunch of like American military men, or I don't know what they were really. But they were stopping by the pub, and none of us liked them. They were the most annoying people to talk to. But it was New Year's Eve, so everyone was hanging out there.